Now, the next one is the weight and kind of the feel in the hand. They've improved it substantially with the S25 Ultra, much better than that of the previous S24 Ultra. And I talked about that a lot this year. Even though this phone to me doesn't look quite as good as the S24 Ultra in terms of like that iconic Samsung look, it always felt a little bit better on the sides. It feels a bit better in the hand with the weight. Generally, the phone all year long has felt like a nicer, lighter weight package. But when you compare it to, like some other phones in this market, they definitely have some work to do in that area. I think they can make it a little bit more comfortable, definitely a little bit less brick-like, a little bit less weight if they can get there while still upping the battery life. That is an area of improvement I think can still be had on the Ultra phone, but let's not go too far that we get rid of the S Pen, because the S Pen is still a very, very important feature, I think, for this phone. It really sets this apart from the competition. I mean, a lot of other phones that offer pens are usually cheaper, budget-oriented, mid-range phones, and they just don't have the same level of usability as a Samsung. But the Samsung kind of did decrease this time around with the lack of a Bluetooth feature. I wouldn't be surprised if that made a comeback. A lot of people did complain about that, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it didn't, because research has been showing that not everybody uses S Pen. At the end of the day, though, back to my third point, the weight. I do think Samsung should improve and needs to improve in this area because they were already headed in that direction with the S25 Ultra. I just want to see it get even more comfortable and lighter for an everyday carry, because it is a beast of a phone and it's amazing to use. But sometimes it does seem to be a little bit big. I'm saying we can make a phone, if we improve the battery technology and everything, we could probably make a phone a bit more rounded at the corners. I think we're going to see that a little bit more at the S26. And I don't mean rounded like iPhone. I just mean a little bit more soft to hold, a little bit less brick-like. But this one was definitely an improvement over the S24 Ultra. I'm just trying to say, I think we could get even a little bit more comfortable with this phone for the day-to-day. So always trying to constantly improve. That's one area I think could be improved.